How was it out there today?
It was pretty shifty and puffy, and high stakes. You know, the top 5 guys are really good, so we are happy with how the day went, but we know we can get a little better the next few days.
So what kind of things do you do to get better?
Well, today, actually, believe it or not, we weren't super happy with our boat speed upwind. We kind of were fighting from a little bit further behind off the starting line, and we were able to do that pretty well, but just not enough to break into the top 3. We had a 5-4-4, which is 3 keepers on the first day. That's the most important thing, and yeah, like I said, just a little bit better boat speed in the next few days, which we know how to do that. A little tuning adjustments Trevor will make, and we'll be right there.
Trevor, you're a great skipper and helmsman, but yet here you're crewing. How do you adjust yourself from being the helmsman to being a crew?
Well, it's always a challenge to make that adjustment. There's been several key things that we've been working on. One is communication. That's a big part of the adjustment that I've been having to make, is how to communicate better to your skipper, and knowing kind of what to say at certain given times, and being able to really just keep the atmosphere on the boat positive, not allowing those small little hiccups that you get within every race, and it always happens, to slow us down. And I think we were successful today with coming back on several races. We had one kind of little hiccup on the start, but we were able to make our way back up to 4th at the 100 mark.
So when you're maneuvering so fast, I mean, so many things are happening so quickly, how do you worry about speed? How do you get that into the equation?
Well, we split up the roles a little bit. I'm kind of more the speed guy. Eric looks around, spending more time looking at the other opponents and where we want to position ourselves upwind. So my 2 jobs are mainly speed and kind of keeping the general game plan, relaying the general game plan, so that we're kind of keeping him on track of what the overall goal is, and he's making those minute calls around the course.
How physically demanding are these boats?
I sailed a laser in the 2008 trials, and I'll tell you, this is equally, if not more, physically demanding than a laser is.
Well, they certainly look like a blast.
Yeah, they're physically as far as physically demanding goes for him. I mean, we're hiking really hard all the way upwind. It might not look like it, but fully tensed all the time. Trevor's going through a lot of main sheet in certain conditions, kind of like today. And then we get there, and you watch that spinnaker go up, and that's not on a bungee cord. I can tell you that. It might look like it, but his heart rate gets up there.
Excellent. Thank you very much.